Hi, thank you for joining us. You are joining us here at A Creative Journey with Melissa, and today I'm going to be showing you how to color this cute little coffee cup right here or here or here or here or here. This is a little sample of what we're going to do, and we're going to be using Chameleon pens, and it's super duper simple and super easy. There might be a little bit of a learning curve, but I'm going to show you how easy it is so you do not get afraid. And we're going to be giving away this awesome stamp set right here. This stamp set is the Coffee, Tea, and Wine Oh My stamp set for A Creative Journey with Melissa. We have a whole bunch of other awesome stamp sets. Please be sure to check them out at www.acreativejourneywithmelissa.com or www.acjwm.com. Now, in order to qualify to win this awesome stamp set, you will need to be a follower of our YouTube channel, as well as subscribe to our mailing list and or blog posts, email list. So if you go onto our blog, you'll be able to sign up for that, and go onto our YouTube channel and sign up for that, and you will be in the running. Now, as long as you stay a subscriber, you can win anytime as long as I'm doing giveaways. So I do actually check the entire list every time. So you know that we are happy to give you an awesome prize. So I hope you will enjoy this stamp set, whoever the winner is next week. At any rate, what I'm going to show you is it's super duper easy to color, especially with the Chameleon pens. And the reason why I say that is because it's basically using like a regular pen or marker, but you have the ability to make lighter areas. So what you do is you basically take off the cap right here, and this is the cap to the actual pen. So it actually goes like this, okay? With that, you could hold it like this, and this would keep it from any of the ink drying out or anything like that. But we're going to actually use it for the alcohol marker part of it. So if we wanted to just color, we could just use this. But since we're going to use it with a highlight, we're going to use the, blending solution, and we're going to just stick this pen right on here, okay? And then we hold it upright, and we hold it upright for about 10 to 15 seconds. And what that does is that adds some blending solution to the tip of the pen. So we're going to start out with a lighter color, and then it will then come through as the lighter blending solution is used. It will then go to the actual pigment of the red. So it'll be pretty neat. Okay, so let's start right now. As you can see here, it's much lighter at the tip than it is at the bottom. Okay, so you'll see what I mean by that when you see it being colored. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you how to just start with the highlight. Normally you would probably do the darker parts and then do the highlight last. Well, I'm going to show you how to do the highlight first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you where I'm going to highlight my area on my coffee cup right here. Okay, so that's going to be the lighter part of where I want to color. So in the meantime, I'm going to do a little bit of highlight right here. Okay, and I'm going to just color this part in. And as you can see, it just shows a little bit of a lighter color right there. Okay? So as the color starts coming through and the blending solution is used up, I like to outline my items that I color. I don't know, my grandmother taught me that. My grandma Langford taught me that, my dad's mom. And I've been doing it basically since I can remember. So it's a nice little testament to her that she liked to color with crayons, and I still do the same thing. At any rate, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do a little flicking motion and fill in that color there. We will be going through it again, so you don't have to worry about getting every little spot. So as you notice here, I'm flicking up to the spot where I used as the highlight, okay? And I like to turn it around in the area in which I'm going. So I always, if you notice, I like to flick it or flip it around back and forth when I'm flicking the colors. So that's what I'm doing, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a close-up real quick. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do to it. So this right here, that's where the highlight was, and I basically colored up to it, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to utilize our pen here, take off the cap again. We're going to put this cute little cap on right here. We're going to wait some seconds here, probably about 5 to 10. And in doing so, we're adding more of the blending solution, so we'll get a lighter color. Now the reason why I'm doing this again is because I want to make sure that this highlight is highlighted but also colored over. I don't like it to look so, I guess harsh would be the word, the lines to be showing so often or so obvious. I like to do it so it's a little bit more blended. There's a lot of different techniques you can do with alcohol markers and Chameleon pens, but this is my choice and this is what I prefer. So we're going to take this off, and as you can see, this tip right here is much lighter on the top, okay, versus the base of where the pen ink comes from, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to color right over this area again where we highlighted, and a little bit more flick in here. And then we're going to start coloring it in all the way. And if you notice, I am coloring over the highlighted color. And the reason why I'm doing that is to blend those colors together a little bit more so there's no lines, okay? Now, what I do last is I'm going to go right here and I'm going to start blending in a circular motion. And to me, that works really well to get rid of the lines that may be there, okay? And it's okay if I color over it, because if I color over it, it's still going to show the highlighted area because that is the base of what the color is, okay? And I'm going to go right over here a little bit. I may not have colored exactly in the lines, but you get the point. So in a minute, you'll see how it lightens up, and you'll see how it shows the shading of the lighter part versus the darker part. And it does take a little bit to dry, not too long, but a little bit. Now, if you don't like the way this looks and you want it a little bit lighter, you can even go back. So I'm going to show you how to do that too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off once again. I'm going to hold it up just for a few seconds, and we have some lightness here. And if you want to just highlight that area that you did it, you just color it in that spot. And that's what we're doing right here, okay? So then you'll see that it shows a nice little highlight. And you can see where the reflection of the light would be, right there, okay? So like I said, it's pretty simple. You could even, if you wanted to, you could go back. I'm going to grab my little blending solution pen here. It's a colorless blender. If you really wanted to have it look light, we can take out our colorless blender, okay? And that comes in a set of 22. And we can just highlight it like that, and you'll see how light it comes up. And that's just if you really, really want a definite light tone for your reflection, okay? So you can see the difference there. That's really obvious. And I like the lighter one here where it's just kind of a little bit blended. It's just a faint show of a little bit of a light reflection, okay? So there's a lot of things you can do, and you can go back over it, and there's a lot of different layers you can put on, but they are pretty easy to use. And if you want to just see a real quick example of just coloring in the marker and doing the light area there, I'm just going to color it in like I would any other image. I'm just doing it quickly, so if I'm not in the lines and stuff, I apologize. I'm trying to be, but it's not perfect for sure. Just coloring it in circles. If I'm just coloring it in, I like to do in circles because I think it gives a cleaner look, and it doesn't look as lined, and it looks a little bit more full in my opinion. So there we go. So that's colored in pretty good. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you really quick how you can highlight just one little area. Like say you just wanted to do just a little dot right here. Just like there's a little bit of sun right there. That's it. That might be where you want to have your little reflection. And that's all. And that's how simple it is. So really, you could do it backwards and just color it all together, and then just put a little highlight using your colorless blender pen. It's that simple. So I hope you enjoyed this today. I really am glad that I was able to share this with you, and I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing you. And please be sure to check out our other YouTube channel movies. Movies. Now I'm doing movies, right? No, our other YouTube channel videos. We have a number of them under Chameleon Pens. We have a number of them coloring and all different kinds of awesome things. We have an awesome selection of sign language stamps as well as awareness ribbon stamps, which include autism, cancer, breast cancer, and any any awareness ribbon stamp set that you would need. Our ribbon sets are very versatile and you can use them for just about anything. So make sure you also remember that coming up, April is Autism Awareness Month, so we're going to have some projects with that too. So thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you have a fantastic day, and thank you for going on a creative journey with Melissa. Bye-bye.